I'm Andre Huey, and this is St. Martin Islandtime TV News. St. Martin will finally get its share of the division of assets of the Netherlands Antilles, valued at 10 million guilders. Minister of Finance Richard Gibson made this announcement on Wednesday during the Council of Ministers press briefing.
And had a meeting of shareholders. Basically, it was the Minister of Finance of Curaçao and myself and the board of the supervisory board of the bank and the management. And in that meeting, we ratified the financial statements of the bank for 2015. And I'm pleased to report that as a result of the ratification of those financial statements, that we can be expecting a check of 10 million guilders as our share of the profits of the central bank for 2015 and 2 or 3 years before that. So that was welcome news, and it would help our budget tremendously.
The criminal investigation into the fatal traffic accident involving a toddler on Saturday, August 20th, in front of the Princess Juliana International Airport arrival hall is still ongoing. The toddler ran across the street and was struck by a passing shuttle bus. He died at the scene from the injuries suffered. The driver of the shuttle bus, as well as the father of the deceased child, have been heard as suspects in the investigation. No arrests have been made. Regarding the shuttle bus driver, after studying the images and hearing witnesses, it cannot be established as yet that, in a criminal sense, he is to be blamed for the fatal accident. The subject of the current criminal investigation concerning the father, who is also considered a suspect, is whether his actions, such as leaving his child alone behind in the car, makes him criminally culpable. Inclement weather this week forced Minister of Education Sylvia Jacobs to suspend school on Wednesday, despite concerns that the weather system passing close to St. Martin would not have had as much impact as first feared. The minister stood by her decision based on the outcome Wednesday morning.
I took the decision at about 11:30 after speaking to the meteorological department head that school would be suspended today, for the simple reasons that we have seen in the past what rain over a short period of time, heavy rain over a short period of time can do, and the flash flooding that had also been announced from the meteorological department. So I do stand by that decision, despite some of the outcry this morning when we woke up to pretty clear skies. I was also informed when I got the update at 5:15 that the system had moved more south of us than had been expected, and that we would still be expected to have some rain during the day, particularly around 11 a.m. I didn't want to announce times since we'd already been proven halfway wrong. So I did mention that there would be some stormy conditions during the morning, and as I was trying to get in here, I had a very hard time. And I don't think that any parent now, seeing the situation, would regret that their children are safely at home. So with that, I urge the population to keep a good eye on the system. It is still within our area.
Finance Minister Richard Gibson is vehemently opposed to indirect taxation, as being bandied about during the election season by other parties and candidates contesting the election. For Minister Gibson, this is a bad idea that will not benefit the least fortunate in St. Martin.
Those who are less fortunate, if they go and buy a chair, if we're talking about indirect taxes, that those indirect taxes would be included in the price of the chair. And if someone who's rich go and buy that same chair, the same taxes, indirect taxes, is included in that chair. For that less fortunate person, the rich person is paying the same amount. Indirect taxes and flat taxes are totally unacceptable for the masses of our country, because it puts a tax burden on them that's not fair. Our tax system is based on a progressive basis. The progressive basis is the more you earn, the more you pay. And that has to be maintained. Suggesting that everybody pay the same only benefits those who make more. And the same burden on them is the same burden that you will have on the less fortunate.
This has been St. Martin Islandtime TV News. I'm Andre Huey. Thank you for watching.